Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Pilates session to start your day. Well done for making it onto your mat. I've got my cup of tea and I hope you have yours or are looking forward to making it. But first, let's get down on our mat and do 7 lovely exercises to help you feel mobile, strong, connected, calm, and ready for the day ahead. So all those lovely Pilates benefits. Let's begin. So you might be feeling just a little bit out of sorts or out of alignment, a little bit achy when you wake up. Maybe you didn't have the best sleep or you're already feeling energized. But wherever you are feeling, we can begin again by coming onto our mat. So let's just start with an exercise called the single leg stretch. I'll just move my tea down there so I don't knock it out the way. That would not be a good start. Single leg stretch preparation. You're going to lay down on your back, so just as you were in bed this morning. But this time, just giving a little bit of thought to your alignment. We're starting with the legs out straight today. Just drop the shoulders away from the ears. Make a few little shifts and adjustments to help yourself just ground. The first exercise, we're going to bring the right knee into the chest and just hold onto the front of that shin and just feel that hip crease, just softening, flexing, and then release it back to the mat with control. Let's bring the left one in and just check in with how this one's feeling. So just again, hugging in the front of the shin, try not to tense the shoulders. And then just reach that leg down. Good. So we just continue to alternate here with some hip mobility. Hopefully, as you continue, the hips will just start to feel a little bit juicier, giving them a little bit of love, ready for walking around, running around, sitting, whatever activities you have planned for the day ahead. If you feel ready and comfortable too, we're going to add a little chest lift. So as we bring the right knee in, just lift the head, neck and chest up. So tips of the shoulders just going to curl, nice relaxed jaw. And then you're just going to stay there as you continue that exercise. Let's just do a couple more on each leg. So starting to feel some work through the abdominals maybe. So if it's too much already, you can always just bring your head back down. Let's do one more on each leg. And then we're going to go into our pelvic curl with an arm reach. So this is a really balanced workout. I've tried to be really thoughtful with what exercises I think, and I've given them a little test in the morning times recently to check in with what feels good in my body in the morning. So I hope they feel good for you. So let's ground through the feet with this pelvic curl now. So give the toes a little wiggle, the knees are now bent, and the feet are flat on the floor. The arms start off alongside the body. We take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to just press the lower back into the mat and start to curl the pelvis up, vertebrae by vertebrae. So one bone at a time. So you'll come into this bridge position. Once you get to the top, let's inhale and reach the arms evenly all the way back alongside the ears. So you've got this stretch between the fingertips and the knees as if you're being pulled in these two different directions. I want you to keep those arms back as you now start to reverse that motion of the spine down to the mat, all the way back to your tail. Once you've got that pelvis fully there, let's bring the arms back to the start position. Well done. And we go again. So we flow like a wave up through the spine. We start to feel some work in the glutes. As you inhale, the arms will reach back by your ears. Hold there for a moment. Really feel that opposition. And then articulate and stretch down through the spine. And then bring the arms all the way back alongside the body. Good. So just keep flowing in your own time. Breathing out Breathing in. Breathing out as you roll down. And breathing in as the arms meet back to the mat. One more. We roll up. Standing into the feet. Feel the knees reaching forwards as the arms reach back. Pubic bone is tipping up to the sky. And then, like a big sigh or a yawn, you come down. Beautiful. The arms are going to stay back this time. The legs are going to reach out long. We're going into an exercise called the roll up. So the legs are going to reach long and together. We're going to articulate the spine up off the mat using our abdominal control, stretching the hamstrings as we curl over the legs at the top. So just reach forwards, reach in towards the feet. Crown of your head is diving towards your toes. And then start to reverse that slowly back down to your mat, like you're uncoiling your spine all the way back to that lay-in position. Arms reach back, we go again. Arms start the motion. Lift the head, neck and chest up again. Press the low back down as you curve through the spine. Keep reaching through the feet as you reach forwards over the legs. And then you're not going to restack there, so you're just going to coil back into yourself. Gazing towards your chest, laying fully down with control. Just 3 more. So we'll do 6 roll-ups to energize the body, to energize the center, the core, to lengthen the hamstrings, to mobilize and stretch through your back, giving your back some love, connecting the back and the front of your body. Breathe all the air out as you reach forwards. Good. And flowing down, down, down. Let's do 1 more. And on this last one, you can stay in seated. So we're finally bringing ourselves to that seated position. Slowly getting more alert and awake. We sit tall. The legs are going to come to a straddle, maybe not too wide. We don't want to overstretch at the start of the day, so just a little bit wider than sort of mat width. We're going for the saw. The arms are going to reach out. We rotate towards one leg here. You want to reach opposite arm across towards the baby toe as you saw down, curving, rounding towards that shin. Coming up on that rotation, and then you twist back to face the front. Twist to the other leg. So now we're getting some more mobility in the spine. We're going for a rotation. That saw exercise, ringing out through the back, through the waist. Continuing to give love to the hamstrings with breath, with softness. And as you restack, come taller and taller every time. I want you to really start to use your eyes now. So sometimes, because our jobs nowadays require us to look at screens, we don't often see out as much as we can and really use our eyes to encourage better posture, confidence and awareness. So see if you can look and see around your room as you do this exercise, feeling bright in your face and in your body. 1 more to each side. Working with intention and with a sense of calm. Let's bring our arms down. We're going to move around now and come to our all fours. So gently swing the legs back. Oh, maybe a little drink of something warm and yummy. And continuing this rotation, we're going to go into thread the needle. Such a great exercise to start the day with that thoracic rotation. So we're weight bearing now, feeling some strength in our shoulders, through our arm bones, knees are underneath the hips. Let's bring the back of the left hand to the mat, threading it through under the right. So a little half press up, bringing some strength into the upper body. as you thread the arm. And then we bring it back, place the hand down. So for this exercise, you want to try and keep the hips over the knees. So you're really just hinging from that hip point, keeping that spine long and in what we call our neutral alignment. Seeing if you can thread even more each time. This is great for that thoracic, that middle part of your back that often gets really tight and stiff. We're going for that rotation to try and encourage some freedom of movement. Beautiful. One more to each side. And then we're going to just gear it up just a tad with a lovely plank, a little wavy plank. Gorgeous. So now we're going to start to just gear it up a little bit. I want you to step into your plank position. So if the plank feels a little bit too much for you this morning, just go for more of a half plank option, okay? And you can just find that breath there. Or you're going to come, stepping your feet back and find that front supported plank position. So feeling some energy, some power in the legs, in the arms. The abdominal muscles are waking up. We're going to lift the hips now on the inhale to a downward facing dog. And then we're going to flow into a plank, so a nice wavy plank. So we're going to tuck the bottom under and lead with the hips as you come forwards. The shoulders are over the wrists, and then you ripple all the way through to that plank position again. So let's inhale as we come to that downward facing dog. And then let's exhale as we wave through the spine, one vertebrae at a time again, just like the roll up, just like the pelvic curl, but now in this plank flow. Good. You want to make your movements fluid and seamless. Connecting the breath and the movement and trying to keep your mind focused on this moment right now. 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. Through. Gorgeous. And then bring the knees softly to the mat. We've got our final exercise for our day. Now, either going to go for a mermaid position with the legs. We're going for a side reach. This is a really balanced workout because we've worked our spine through lots of lovely movements. Now we're going for a side reach. So if this position of the legs doesn't feel comfortable for you in this mermaid sort of zigzag shape, then you can just do a long frog as another option and do exactly the same exercise. We're going to go for this option today. We're going to bring the arms out to the side. So if my legs are over to my right, but if you're mirroring me, it'll be your left. You're going to go over towards the right and bring the right elbow down and take that lovely side bend, opening through the ribs, through the waist. Then the top arm is going to lead ourselves up, reach out through the crown of the head as you come back to seated. Good. Then you go towards the legs, so you hold the shin and you go towards the legs to go the other way. We'll do 3 on each side. Good, so just flowing over, the elbow softens down, the arm comes right up by the ear. This is really nice for shoulder mobility as well. When you come up, I want you to really reach out through the head. So you fire up the obliques and the core muscles as well. And then we go towards the legs. Beautiful. Let's do 1 more and then we'll just swing the legs around to the other side. How is your back feeling? How are you now feeling that you're in the flow of your class? Good. So let's just bring the legs to the other side. A really nice hip mobility position, but wherever, even if you're in long frog, then that's brilliant as well. Let's reach out through the arms again, feeling that posture. We reach over towards the left this time, right arm comes up and over, really bend in the spine. Reach the arm up, reach out through the crown of your head. Now hold the legs to get that nice feedback. So I'm really kind of hooking myself in with that hand. And then I'm coming up and over again. 2 more and then we're ready for our day. Good. Try not to rush these last moments. Good. And last one. We go over. We bend through the spine. Breathe into the rib cage. Reach up. Reach out. Fill up as much space as you can. And then restack. And let's all finish in that long frog. Not a short frog, a longer frog than the usual frog. So slide those feet away. Let your hands just settle somewhere on your body, on your legs or your lap. Gaze up and out. Try to shift your gaze from your screen now and just look up and see out into your room, out through a window, wherever you may be. Gaze as far into the distance as you can. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out. Try to allow everything to relax, but at the same time, maintain that posture, that physicality of your body. Feeling open to the day now that you've given yourself some time, which is hard to do. So well done. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that practice. If you would like to explore more practices with me, if you're new to doing Pilates with me, then I have a virtual studio and an app called Lottie Pilates. We have over 350 classes on there now for loads of different levels, lots using the Pilates equipment. And we've got some great challenges, as well as a really exciting challenge coming up, our 24 days of Pilates, the 5th year we're doing it, so 5.0. And there's a link, I'll pop it on the screen here or here, wherever. Just click it, you'll see it pop up, and it's also in the description box, and it's really unique for anyone that follows me on YouTube here. You get to trial some classes completely for free, with no commitment to signing up to the membership or anything. You can just see what it's all about over in the virtual studio. And if you like it, then you get an email sent to you with a little discount code to sign up if you wish. But you can always come back to YouTube and practice with me here as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the mat soon. Bye.